I genuinely wasn't planning on making this video, but I feel like I have to. And I'm glad I saved all these screenshots just for the occasion. So it's all about this guy named Exotic Wingo. Now, Wingo, if you're watching this, I guarantee you're sitting there thinking that all of this is going to give you attention. And you're right. It is. Although I don't know why you would care because you apparently average more views than me. But we'll get into that later. And Exotic, I really hope you react to this video, but I know you won't because you're already getting enough hate as it is. But I'll get into that at the end of the video. So there's this guy I knew, another YouTuber that made Fortnite videos. You may have seen him from my cringy Fortnite YouTubers video. Yes, that guy, that dude right there. I think I'll show a picture. So this guy hits me up on Instagram and says, hey, I don't have enough money to pay for my editor and he won't edit for me. I'm kind of broke right now. Could you help me out? By the way, this is all part of like memory, and I have this stuff written down, so if it looks like I'm reading off stuff, I am, because this is a lot to take in, and I'm very horrible at doing live commentaries like this. Now, obviously, me being the nice guy that I am, I said, yeah, of course, man. So me and him worked out a promotion deal for the video. You know, he would give me full credit for the service that I'm providing him. For editing and all. So I edited this video for him and he uploaded it. He did this whole thing where he gave me credit and he shouted me out in the comment section and everything. But for me, the promotion didn't do shit whatsoever. So then a few days later, he hits me up again and asked me to edit for him once again. And I said this time, are you gonna pay me? And he said, no, I thought you were doing it for me for free. So I proceeded to explain to him that the promotion did nothing for me and that my services cost money and I'm gonna need payment. Because, you know, I'm not going to take time out of my day to do this process that takes me hours and hours to do, a very skill that I learned and took, you know, years to learn, and I'm not going to do that just for free without anything in return. So this is where it gets good. This kid gets pissed at me and calls me a clout chaser. Now I know what you're thinking. That makes no sense whatsoever. And you're right, it doesn't. Because this kid just shouts nonsense when he gets mad. It really makes no sense because all I want is something in return for my service. You know, because that's how shit works. Now, when you argue this kid, it's actually quite funny. Every time we would argue, I would end up proving him wrong in the argument, and then he would just get mad and start yelling at me, cussing for no apparent reason, and then yelling racial slurs at me, which is really unnecessary because this kid's just mad. Not only that, but this is where it gets really funny. After every argument me and this guy would have, he would hit me up like maybe an hour or two later and apologize for the whole argument, for how he acted and everything, and saying that I was right in the argument and all that stuff. And he would basically bitch out from his word and say that I was right and that he was sorry, which honestly I can respect. If you did something wrong, you can apologize for it. You know, all is forgiven, and I have forgiven him multiple times, but he's done this so many damn times to where I was getting fed up with it. At this point, I'm just like, bro, leave me alone. And it's funny because after all this stuff from the beginning, we were cool. He even wanted to collab with me at one point, which we never did. I'm kind of glad I didn't because, oh my god, that would have been a horrible video. Now, real quick, back to the whole editing thing. We got into a little dispute, and I found out that he admitted that he used me for editing and everything because, he lacks the talent to actually learn and edit for himself. Because, he wouldn't have any of these issues with his editors if he would just actually learn how to edit himself. Because it's not that difficult. It just takes time and dedication, which this kid doesn't have at all. It's just funny that he's so lazy that he relies on others to do his work for him. All he does is sit down, record himself playing a game, sends it off to people. He doesn't make his thumbnails by himself. He sends it off to people to do all the hard work, and then he gets it, uploads it, and he's getting all this, this fan base for it. For him basically doing nothing but just playing games, not putting any work into it. Now, yeah, he is spending his money on all the equipment, like, his capture card and everything, even though the dude doesn't even have a microphone. He uses webcam to record his audio, which I've told him before. I told him, there was this point where he wanted to get a green screen, which I'll talk about later, and I was like, dude, you might want to get, like, a microphone, instead. I've told him about this after all this stuff that I've seen him getting, and he's like, nah, I got the webcam, it sounds so good, and I'm just like, no, it doesn't. It sounds awful. This is the type of audio quality that you want. And this isn't even top of the line. This is just budget. This is the starter, This is XLR. This is the beautiful audio waves that you need. But this guy wants to use a webcam to make his videos. Now, after a while, things start to die down, and, we're cool again because I'm not that hostile of a person, If we make a bit of mistakes and we argue in the past and we, patch things up, I'm just like, yeah, we're cool. I may not like you to the fullest, but I mean, yeah, we're cool. We're on talking terms. We were cool except for those occasional arguments, but those were really dumb. I think it's worth mentioning before I get into the screenshots that this dude literally needed help for everything. Like, I swear, this kid doesn't know how to do anything. You'd think he'd Google search this shit, but no, he ends up DMing me instead. For example, This kid asked me how to check his watch hours for YouTube because he's not, he can, brag about his views all he wants, but he's not monetized yet. He doesn't have, that much watch time. And I'm like, bro, do you have YouTube Studio, the app? And he tells me yes. And I'm just like, my dude, it's under the analytics tab. Like, it's the easiest thing that he could, either Google search or actually look for, because it's not that hard to find. But no, he ended up DMing me instead for some reason. Now, I'm not here to make fun of him, but this one is pretty funny. So basically, he hits me up on Instagram. So this is where we get into our first few screenshots. So this is all on Instagram. We only texted through Instagram. So he goes, just randomly out of nowhere, I'm finna get me a green screen, web around green screen for my chair. The stuff that would wrap around your chair, chair. I can't speak, a green screen that wraps around your chair. I'm like, nice. I'm not too worried about green screens, too much pressure on my PC that I don't need, because in order for a green screen to work, you need to run it through OBS or any editing software and run chroma key. And it's easier to do it through OBS, but that's too much pressure on my system because you need to run chroma key as an effect through OBS, and I had a weak PC at the time. So it was too much, pressure on my system, and that's why I don't have a green screen. And he's like, wait, what? And I said, yeah, having to run chroma key on my webcam in OBS. He said, is that bad, good, question mark? And I say, depends on your PC. Now, he sent me a picture of his PC. Like, it was like a Lenovo desktop computer tower. It wasn't that big. It looks relatively old, maybe from like 2015-ish, 2016. I don't know. It was only like a few years old. And he literally sends me the whole, a picture of his desktop, like not the specs or anything, just his desktop. And I said, that doesn't tell me anything. I need specs. How do you plan? And I said, how do you plan to use a green screen? And he said, just put it behind me and make everything disappear. React to videos, live stream, make videos. And I said, yeah, but how are you going to make the background disappear? This dude expected to just just buy a green screen on Amazon, throw it behind him, and just expect everything behind him in the webcam to disappear without him having to do any work whatsoever. Like, what world is he in? And it baffles me. The reason why I'm showing you guys this, even though it's really embarrassing for him, is he asked me for all this help and trying to figure this stuff out, but he still shit talks me and, makes fun of my views and says how he's better and everything, but like, my mans doesn't know how to work a green screen, That's where I'm getting at here. I don't have anything past that, but he basically said, just put it behind me and stuff, will disappear. So now I want to go over one of the stupid arguments that I was talking about before about BO4. It literally, you can tell that this starts off as a normal conversation and then him getting progressively mad at what I'm saying, because this is all opinion based. This whole argument is opinion based, and because his opinion was different than mine, he was getting more and more pissed off as it went. So he says, yo, bro, we're gonna have to run some Black Ops 4. And this, meanwhile, Modern Warfare 2019 is out. I don't play Black Ops 4 anymore because I stay updated. He said, me and you, that would be awesome. And I said, I hate Black Ops 4. He said, gasp, why? And I said it was one of the worst CODs ever made. They should have ended it after Black Ops 3. Plus, I've been playing Modern Warfare because, that's the newest one. Now, and that is a true statement. Like, that's my opinion. I feel like they should have ended after Black Ops 3, and I'm sure most people could agree because Black Ops 4 was rushed and everything. And he said, nah, bro, Black Ops 4 is better than Modern Warfare. And I said, hell no, you're crazy. He said, not Warzone, but Modern Warfare. People only play Modern Warfare. Want to know why? It's free. And I said, Modern Warfare isn't free. It's $60. He said Warzone. I said, yeah, that's Warzone. I'm talking about actual Modern Warfare, the multiplayer and campaign. He said, you sound like the kid in my stream. I'm like, how? He said, Black Ops 4 made more money and more people played and had more people play in total. And I said, you do realize that Modern Warfare is the best-selling game of 2019 and 2020, right? He said, you do realize COD 4 has been out for years. Modern Warfare just came out. Now, this is just me, picking through stuff. He said COD 4. That really irritates me because people will say, like, for Black Ops 2, they'll call that COD 2 and everything. It's not COD 2. It's not COD 4. It's Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4. COD 2 is the second Call of Duty. That's Call of Duty 2. COD 4 is Call of Duty, the first Modern Warfare. Please, for the love of God, everyone out there watching this, please get it right. It pisses me off. But that's just a little thing. I corrected him. I was like, BO4. He said Modern Warfare just came out. And I said, exactly. And it broke records, because Modern Warfare on the release broke records. He said BO4 been out for years, though. So he thinks that just because the game's been out longer, it's guaranteed to sell more copies than one of the newer games. I said, I just don't like BO4. That's, my opinion. He said, I like it. And I sent him a screenshot. And this is the thing. It's by 4. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare sales top 600 million in 3 days. Imagine how much they would have made, which I could probably look this up, and I don't feel like it right now. You could probably search it up right now. All the way up to this date, it's probably 20 times more than that by now. And this is like in July, you know? And I said, BO4 made more money, question mark. He said, yes, it's been out for years, longer than Modern Warfare. Like, does he not see the screenshot? Does he not understand? And I said, okay, what's that got to do with anything? He said, more people play during the years. And I said, Modern Warfare made more money, and it's in its first year. He said, and more money made, so I said, no. He said, BO4 made more overall. I said, it did not make more money. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm pulling up the statistics. I'm searching everything up. You can search it up too. Modern Warfare is making more money in its first year. Like, BO4 did not make more money. And the way this kid is, he just says nonsense. He does not search anything up or provide screenshots or anything of proof of anything that he's debating. Like, and yeah, these are all stupid arguments, yeah, but that's just how this kid is. He starts this shit for no reason. And when he needs to back shit up, he can't, because his point makes no sense. So he said, all right, I don't care. And I said, Modern Warfare hit over 1 billion already. And he said, get your sorry ass out of here and play Modern Warfare then. This is when he starts getting pissed. And I said, well, I mean, you started arguing, so I was just pulling out the statistics. And he said, no. And he pulls out the N-bomb. Don't know who gave this dude the N-word pass. He said, you can't text me about Modern Warfare better, or text me about how Modern Warfare is better. Your opinion, Modern Warfare or free, Warzone free, anyone would play a free game, dumbass. I said I hated BO4, and you said it was better than Modern Warfare. Like, you guys saw, he literally started talking to me first about it. Like, and then he goes on and say, it is. And I said, exactly. You start arguing with me about that. It's all opinion based. But I was telling you, statistic-wise, Modern Warfare made more money in, like, less than a year. And he said, nah, BO4 better. That's it. Drop it. And I said, I don't think that. He said, well, I do. I don't give a fuck what you think. Go play Modern Warfare then. I said, you also brought up the fact that BO4 made more money, right? He said, bro, stop texting me. Get yo sorry ass on ugly ass. And I said, I'm not arguing. I'm having a conversation with you. Chill. He said, I don't care. Talk about something else. No cap. I don't care. And I said, damn, you don't gotta be a dick about it. He said, yeah, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't care. And I said, bro, I love how as soon as I proved you wrong, you want to drop the conversation. It's okay, lol. I'll talk to you later. He said, N-word, I don't give a fuck. Black Ops 1 top. Fuck you and Modern Warfare. I don't give a fuck. Go play the fucking game. And I sent him literally an article on how Call of Duty Modern Warfare sales up big over Black Ops 4. And he said, oh my god, I'm finna beat your ass. Like, I don't know what that has to do anything. Why would you want to beat someone up over a fucking game? Like, and the thing is, if this guy saw me in real life, he wouldn't do anything. That's the thing. He literally would not do anything. Well, I wouldn't be able to say that. He probably would, but then again, I wouldn't let him to do it. But that aside, I just said LOL. He said, LOL, you think shit's funny. You annoying as fuck. Fuck your game. Go play it. And go make another video. And I said, I'm playing it right now, actually, because I was playing it at the time, because I was like multitasking. I was playing, and then I was texting, all that stuff. And I said, this was just a normal conversation, so he started getting mad. He said, I ain't mad. Do you guys see this? Like, is he mad? Is he mad or no? Like, does he look mad? Because it looks like he's mad. I said, I don't know why you would anyways. He said, I'm chilling. I don't care. Drop it. I said, but you're mass texting saying I'm annoying and saying fuck Modern Warfare. Gotcha. He said, oh my god, bro, such a bitch ass up. Pussy ass N-word. Like, why is this guy dropping so many N-bombs? Who gave this dude the N-word pass? How is it, like what? I don't care. Drop it. I like BO4 more. Fuck you. I bet you would, faggot. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's my go-to thing as a joke. I said, you're getting pretty mad now. He's a sorry ass N-word of a YouTuber. I don't know what YouTube has to do with any of this. I really don't. So he sent the clown emoji, and I said, don't know what YouTube has to do with this. I never said anything about YouTube. He said, I did, so move on. I don't know what that says. He said, leave me alone, stop texting, stop. And I said, why are you trying to shift away from the Modern Warfare topic? It's just a conversation. He said, oh my god. And he sent a voice message, which I'll go over in a second. He said, leave me alone, you sorry ass YouTuber. And I said, you sound pretty mad. I'm just saying. He said, I'm not a nerd and have a life to talk about which is better. I don't care. Yet I'm a nerd, even though he's literally doing the same thing, arguing about Black Ops 4. What? Like, what? This dude literally does the same thing I do. He stays inside, plays video games, and makes video on them. Like, how am I a nerd? He's a fucking nerd too. Like, we're all nerds. This whole universe, we're all nerds about something. We all have something that we're interested in. And if you're interested in something, you do it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Whether it's weird, whether people think it's weird, just do whatever makes you happy. We're all nerds about something. It's literally like the Nerds Candy slogan. We're all nerds about something. You do what you want to do. So now we're going to go over the voice recording. I screen recorded it because I made sure to screenshot all of this, and I don't think he believed me that I actually screenshot all of this, which, Exotic, if you're watching this, I did. Like, you're a dick. I don't know what else there is to say about it. This is the random voice memo that he sent me.
You bitch ass nigga, stop texting me, you sorry ass nigga, you dick in the booty ass nigga, you crack ass nigga, just stop fucking texting me about that shit, puss ass shit.
Can someone translate that for me? Was that English? I don't understand what that was. And I don't understand why it was necessary in the first place. So he said, BO4, I like more. I don't care. Peace. And he started a video chat and I ended it because I was playing a game and I was talking with friends and I didn't have time for it. And I said, exactly. And I said a while ago, I like Modern Warfare better. He said, Modern Warfare not doing none for your channel, so who cares? And I said, I don't care if he's doing nothing for my channel. I enjoyed the game. He said, good for you. I don't care. And I said, I enjoy making videos on it. That's it. Because I don't care about views. I make these videos to entertain people and to have fun. And that's exactly what I'm doing. This guy can be miserable all he wants playing Fortnite and talking to his younger audience and everything and making fun of other people's views and scamming people for editing and all that. He can have fun doing all that. He said that's why Tigo dropped you. Get your sorry ass out of here. I said, oh, back to this. I don't know what Tigo has to do with it. So he's had a history for going over how oh, Tico got me all these subscribers and everything, even though I literally got big. And if this guy actually knew how to read numbers, he would see my most popular videos are Black Ops 2 videos, which got my subscribers. Tico only got me roughly like 1,000, and I started editing for Tico after I hit 6K, I think, and then he got me up to 7K, and then I was on my own from there. And I said, oh, back to this, again, I don't know what Tico has to do with this. He said, your Modern Warfare video has 30 views, not trying to flex or nothing, but go to Fortnite. And I said, don't know what views had to do with this. Every time you get mad in an argument, you always bring up views, even though I wasn't talking about YouTube at all. He said, all right, peace, leave me alone. And I said, okay, bye, LOL. And he said, bye, what the fuck, been saying it for the longest time, LOL, my ass, your channel, my ass, your channel, what? And I said, bye. He said, peace. After him saying bye, he ended up continuing and said, you have no life. You was the N-word in my stream. And I said, what? He said, you really have no life. And I said, what was the username of that dude in your stream? Because if you didn't know, there was this thing in his stream. There was like these 2 or 3 people, I don't know, that I guess were shit talking him. And he started saying shit about me, not realizing that I was in the chat the whole time. And then when he realized that I was in the chat, because he was talking shit about me, on the stream, he literally dropped the conversation right away. After he found out that I was in there, he dropped the conversation right away and just let it be because he didn't want to talk about it in front of everyone. He said, LMAO, don't act dumb. Sorry, S-word. I'm weak. You have no life. Which I'll go over that clip of his stream in a second. And I said, no, because I'll show you all the accounts that I'm signed into. I only watched the VOD of your stream. He said, LMAO, no life, have an ass. GG, or get exposed. And I said, I thought you wanted to end the conversation. So here's the clip. I'm going to let this whole thing play out. And I know this video is going to be pretty long, but I'm going to let this whole thing play out. It's 3 minutes long. I'm going to let it play out.
Dexterity, bro. Oh my god. I'll need like Black Ops 4 like for 1v1 sniping. Nah, you know Dexterity, bro? You know Dexterity? Nah, yeah, like the dude that was just in my live stream. Yeah, he's switching accounts and he's going switching to different accounts and pretending as, bro, I know for a fact. No, I pretending to be those other people, I think. I don't know. Because Dexterity, he got 7,000 on YouTube, but I put more views on him. Nah, Dexterity, he a YouTuber. He got 7K on YouTube, but like, I don't know. I don't like that shit, bro. You know Tico, that Fortnite dude? That he yeah, Tico, he got 1 million subscribers on YouTube. No, never mind. Alright, Dexterity.
So when he said like, oh, nah, he saw me put in the chat because I had a stream up and I was like, bro, what? I'm literally making a thumbnail. And he said, oh, nah. I said, no, what were you saying? I said, don't start talking shit thinking I'm not here saying you pull more views than me. And I said, bro, I have over 800K views total on my channel. You tell me to get a life, you're literally bragging about views because I'm going to let this play out, but I'm going to react to it live this time. I just wanted to let that main part play out. And even now, I have over 1 million views on my total on my channel, which I appreciate you guys so much. Like, thank you so much for making this a reality. I'm glad that I get to do this. And he only has like over 300,000, yet he wants to brag about views. Like, it makes no sense to me. So I actually haven't watched this in a while. I want to see what else it says.
Stop. Alright. I ain't even worried about this, whatever.
He
I
said,
like Blackout Sword more.
I ain't even worried about it. It's whatever. Bro. My man doesn't want to talk now. Does he say anything else, or am I just randomly recording this?
Never mind, Dexterity.
Never
Give
mind.
me guys, I don't give a shout.
Never
Why
mind
you keep
Dexterity.
asking?
Like, bro, no. You're shit talking me behind my back, bro. Like, come on now. And now that I'm here, you don't want to talk. Like, come on. Yo, hit your shots. Oh my god.
Yo, Dexterity. I put more reviews than you, bro. Get out of here. By the time you up. Go
Oh, he's gonna time me out because he pulls more views than me, even though he.
yeah, bro, I
like, he
swear,
does
bro,
on
that
this
YouTuber
video.
Dexterity stay trying to argue, bro. Like, get a life, bro. This man got 7,000 subscribers and I pull way more views. This man put like 50 views, bro. Bro, get out of here.
Yo, he says I stay trying to argue. He's the one that literally, you saw the clip. You literally saw the clip. He started talking shit about me thinking I wasn't there yet. And all this time when I would drop a conversation in the DMs, he would start arguing still. Like, he would continue arguing. What is he on about?
Hey, bro. Go play Modern Warfare, my guy. Go play Modern Warfare. Go somewhere. Exactly. Get out, bro. I ain't even trying to curse, but get out of another man's pocket, bro. Worry about your pocket. Your pocket.
Just the whole situation's so funny.
Yo, Dexterity, you get, bro. I ain't even worried about it. You get no views, bro.
You're not
You
worried
get
about it,
50
yet
views on
you.
your channel.
You're not worried about it, yet you keep my name in your mouth
You get-
literally the
bro,
whole
yeah,
time.
I'm about to time this man now. Can you add me?
Oh, there's more.
TikTok. I don't
Oh,
follow people. on
I said
TikTok
you
now.
always come to me for help. I think there's people defending me. I appreciate that, guys.
Yo, Dex, bro. I'm timing. Hold on. Let me kill you real quick.
Oh, let me kill you real quick, even though he's missing shots.
Bro,
Oh,
get outta here, bro.
let me kill you real quick, he says. Let me kill you real quick.
This man Dexterity annoying as hell. Go on your YouTube channel, bro. Get on my YouTube channel.
Yet he literally comments on my videos all the time, talking about my views,
Shut
and
up.
then yeah, he times me out basically. So that's it with that. So I text him afterwards, and I'm like, yo, I hope you know those people in the chat weren't me. And he said, bro, get out of here, salt ass N-word, live stream on your own channel. I said, dude, what are you on about? He said in my live stream talking shit. I said, getting pissed at me for shit I didn't do. Because he thought that those people in there that were talking shit was me making, extra accounts, which it literally wasn't. I had his stream open, and I was making a thumbnail. And I said, getting pissed at me for shit I didn't do. He said, shut your bitch ass up. And I said, I'm not trying to start shit with you. He said, you get no pussy. Fuck is you talking about? Like, I don't know what that has to do anything. Like, is that what he reverts to? Like, my man's argument skills fucking suck. Like, he just yells nonsense when he gets pissed off. He said, you look like a white smurf. You look like the president. You look like you sell PC parts. Okay, I just want to real quick take the time to look at these three messages. You look like a white smurf. Okay, but how can I look like a white smurf and the president at the same time? The president has literally an orangish skin tone. What? Like, does this guy even think when he talks? And you luckily sell PC parts. Actually, I could, and I'd be making more money than him doing that. So I don't know what he's on about there. And then I said, how the fuck do I get no pussy? Have you heard your own voice? You sound like a 13-year-old girl. Now this is just me trying to, push his buttons a little bit, trying to get him a little bit more worked up. And he said, where I get way more pussy than bitches than you, ugly ass. And I said, but the thing is, there's no point in roasting you at this point. He said, I'm Hispanic. I ain't sorry about pussy, I think. I get it. Natural. What? This guy really doesn't know how to type. And I said, because you're getting triggered for no reason. And he said, you're an irrelevant YouTuber. And I said, I don't even know what those kids, I don't even know those kids that were in your chat. He said, get the fuck on somewhere, attention seeking, have an ass. I said, how am I attention seeking? And he said, you look like your toenails, ugly ass N-word. And I said, tell me. He said, shut your pussy ass up. I'll beat ya out, you goofy ass. And I said, no, tell me. You said I'm attention seeking. Tell me how. Now, mind you, he said I'm attention seeking, but he won't tell me how. He literally won't comment on it. He won't tell me how I'm attention seeking. And he said, or no, on the other screenshot, he said, bro, I don't even care. Just don't be talking shit when you get no views. How about you live stream yourself? And I said, see, you can't because you don't know what you're saying. He said, instead of coming to mind, you look like a whole bitch right now. You look like you prey on little girls. Duck wrong with you. My man said to censor himself. And I sent him the whole views thing. He had I think that was 126,000 views on his channel total, and I had over 800,000. And I said, what was that about views? And he said, no, this was about the, I don't have any more screenshots of that other thing apparently. And this was a whole thing about, the whole Tico situation. And he said, I don't want him to hate me. Me and him are cool, implying that he knew Tico. And I said, there's no point for me to it. This is talking about me and editing for Tico. And he said, the smart thing to do is stay with him. Fuck the pay. He's giving you views. And I said, but that's clout chasing, isn't it? Because that's apparently what I did to him at the beginning of all this. And he said, and money because you monetize, not if he owes you money and still never paid. I'm not commenting on that whole situation because Tico literally doesn't owe me money. And I said this, I don't know, I got sidetracked and just added that in, but this is back to the original conversation. And when I said, what was that about views? He said, and where that's in total, I don't care. And I said, exactly. He said, you get 30 views on your videos now. I get more than you. I said, look at my most popular videos compared to yours. He said, it takes you 3 or 4 days to get 100. And I said, no, hold on. He counts the days that it takes for me to get views. Like, he pays attention to me that much. Like, my man's just dick riding hard. And I said, you say you don't care, but you obviously do. He said, takes me one day, your YouTube ass. And I said, want to talk about views for no reason. He said, and you don't have real friends. All your subscribers came from Tico. Fuck you mean? I said, dude, you're so selfish. He said, I earned my shit. And I said, always want to flex your views. He said, I work for my shit. No views. Shut the fuck up. I said, and this is when I kind of started getting pissed because he said, he works for his stuff and that I, didn't earn mine. I said, I did too. The fuck? I've been making these videos nonstop for 5 years. You can literally go to my videos and sort it all the way to the oldest. I've been working on YouTube for a long time. He said, nah, you ain't. You had help. Like, how would he know? He's not me. He doesn't run my channel. He said, Tico made you. Fuck out of here. I work, which he doesn't. He does chores and gets money. He's not monetized on YouTube. And he said, and for 5K, I'm about to pass you the rate I'm going. Meanwhile, he still has 6.3K and almost at 9K, which I appreciate. Thank you guys again. I'm so, I'm so happy that you guys are here with me. We're almost there. Subscribe. I didn't want to promote in this video, but I mean, I'm already there, so. I said, bitch, no the fuck he didn't. I got big off of a Call of Duty video, not the Fortnite vids. He said, nah, in word, he made you. You're irrelevant. You would not have 7K subscribers without him. You get no views. The fuck you mean? He made you. He said, accept it. You and nobody trying to annoy me. How about you grind on YouTube? And I said, does it seem like I give a fuck about you passing me? You can think what you want, but you're mental. You always think about yourself, even though all you wanted at the beginning was at the beginning of everything was free video editing. I am grinding YouTube, and I still am, and I forever will. He said, nah, Tico made you. Like, he's still repeating himself because he has nothing else to say. And I said, I have for the past 5 years since I was little. He said, he got you subscribers, now you ain't. Tico made you. Just literally repeating yourself. And I sent him the screenshot of him saying, no, but that's me saying, but that's clout chasing. He was saying, fuck the pay. He's giving you views. And he said, go ask Tico for subscribers. And I said, ha, this is funny, sending the screenshot. I said, look at the screenshot. And he kept going on. And I said, you don't want Tico to hate you. He said, text Tico right now. Screenshot this now, Tico. I hope you're watching this. This is what he said about you. He said, text Tico right now, screenshot this, and tell him you and him a snitch. He said, or I said, quote unquote, he giving you views. Who's the cloud chaser now? He said, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Text him. I said, LMAO, dude, you're so funny. He said, and tell him that I said he a bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what that says. And he said, he ain't gave me subscribers like he did you. He made you. You're nothing without him. I said, the thing is, you talk all this shit, but let me tell you something. You can't do anything about this, even though you're in the wrong. I have every conversation screenshotted. And I told him. He said, N-word, I don't give a flying fuck. Screenshot anything you want. Tico made you. I said, he gave me promotions because I provided him with a service. And Tico's promotions actually did something, unlike Exotic's. And he said, you did not work and grind. Tico fed you like a bitch. Get in my level. And I said, technically, I can make an exposing video on you, considering you threatened to expose me in the past, because he actually did. He threatened to expose me because I wasn't editing for him anymore. But I'm not like that, even though here we are now. The only reason I'm doing it is because he's getting exposed for more and more stuff of him scamming more and more people. And because he's still going, I'm giving my take on it and my experience with him. He said, and talk to me when you pull more than 30 views. And I said, I'm not like you. He said, I don't care. Expose me. I don't give a fuck. Well, you got your witch, buddy. I'm here and I'm doing it. He said, I don't give a fuck. Expose me. You want. He said, Tico made you and there's all there is to it. And I said, there's more than 30 views. Because he said that I can't get over 30 views even though all these, videos on here in the screenshot had more than 30 views. He said, your channel is dead. Get out of here. And I said, on videos that aren't even Fortnite. I don't know what Tico got to do with it. He said, how did you get 7K subscribers by yourself? And I said, look at my most popular videos. That's how I got 7K. He said, nah, I'm word, shut your bitch ass up. Because he just doesn't want to listen. He just wants to keep rambling on and on. And me, the way I am, I tend to argue a lot. Like, I can't really drop things. And when I do drop things for this guy, he just continues bringing it, bringing stuff up. Now, on a side note, with him saying that my channel's dead, we got into an argument once before where, and afterwards, when I kept saying that he would always apologize to me after arguments, he video called me after this one argument, and because in the argument I told him, I was like, I don't care about views, I do this for fun, and I'm actually enjoying it. And he video called me and he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, you're right, you should keep making your videos, you're having fun with it, you shouldn't care about views and everything. But like, here he is still talking about it, like, bro. And so I said, look at my popular videos, and I said, see, you don't want to look because I'm right. He said, Tiga got you those subscribers. What the fuck? Tiga fed you. You are worthless. He made you. And I said, all you can do is talk. You never showed me any screenshots backing your talk up. And I said, you keep repeating the same stuff but can't even actually explain it. He said, bro, Tiga got you all those subscribers. You even put a clip in his video saying to subscribe to me. Clout chasing, but like, he's the one that wants free editing? Like, what? He said, you are nothing. I said, and after this argument, you're going to realize how much of a dick you are and then apologize to me like you always do. And I said, I didn't say I was going to expose you. And he said, did you even thank Tico for it? And I said, I just said I could, but I'm not like you. I'm not going to threaten it. He said, expose me. And I said, I did thank Tico for his business. He said, I swear I want you to expose me because, my dude wants more attention because he's not getting enough of it. And I said, I edited for him, and he paid me with promotion. He said, more views, more people watching. Please, I need you to expose me. Yeah, so apparently I don't get a lot of views, but he wants my views. Basically is what he just said. I says, oh, so now you're the clout chaser, LMAO. How ironic. He said, with what views you're going to expose me with? Yeah, he's literally begging me to expose him. I said, I thought I had a dead channel. I said, quote unquote, more views, LMAO. He said, I can do this all day. You get no views on your channel. What the fuck? And I said, hey, hold on, let me show you something real quick. And I sent him my most popular videos. And I said, this is what got me big. I worked hard on all those videos. That's what got me my subs. And he said, not to you. He just basically just kept repeating the same thing because my dude can't say anything else. And he's saying, I'm lying. I said, are you illiterate? Can you not see those views? He said, I subscribed to your channel, the first video you edited for 2. And I said, LMAO, I'll talk to you later. Have fun being mad. He said, you didn't even have 3K. Tico got you 7K. Now, I'm just going to say, I started editing for Tico at, I think around, it was the beginning of this year. I think it was around February and March, because I remember my birthday passed while I was editing for him. There's no way I hit 3K, I had 3K around the time I started editing for Tico, because literally, last year, the beginning of 2019, I hit 1,000, and then I went up a few thousand, because my channel was skyrocketing. So I don't know what he's on about. So obviously he really doesn't know. And I said, bye. He said, exactly, the truth hurt you. Tiga made you. I was on your channel before 3K, which he wasn't, obviously. And I said, bye. He said, yeah, Tiga made you. Bye. Imagine not being grateful about Tiga getting you 7K. I found your channel at 3K, lying ass. I don't know what this was. I think this was about me telling, I was saying I was going to talk to Tico and everything. He said, LMAO, for real, though, don't. I said, I'm not LMAO. He said, I don't want him to hate me. Me and him are cool, LMAO. I said, there's no point for me to. And he said, the smart thing to do is stay with him. But, this was about the whole editing thing. And I messaged him after I DM'd Tico. And I was like, yo, by the way, Tico said he doesn't know you. He said, I know he don't. What the fuck? Get your sorry ass out of here. I said, you said you and him were cool, implying he knew you. He said I was lying. So this dude lies all the time. But I just wanted to catch him in this because I knew he didn't know him. And I said, oh, so you're a liar now. Gotcha. He said, yes, sir. Stop texting me. And he, continued to call me the N-word and everything. I said, I just want to tell you, that's all. And I said, dude, you're the most toxic YouTuber I've ever met. I love it. And he continued rambling on. And I said, why don't you go ask another editor to edit for free? He said, actually, I have a lot of editors that get more views than you. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, yeah, they can have fun, editing for you for literally nothing in return. And then once they realize that they're not getting anything and they stop editing for you, you're gonna threaten to send them hate just like you did with Zotek. And Exotic, if you're watching this, I know you know who I'm talking about. Zotek, the one that you threatened to send a lot of hate to, but you never followed through with it. You never did. But the thing is, you scare all these, young people that are just trying to edit for people and help people out and, trying to make a living off of this stuff. And you're scaring them into sending them hate because they won't edit for your sorry ass. Like, come on now. Now, after all this, I did have him blocked. And I can't remember why, but I unblocked him at some point and he DM'd me once again. So this part right here was about a thing where my buddy Ryan ended up, faking, getting his editor to see if he would, get him, and he was like, he sent him a DM, and then Exotic ignored him. He said, so you don't need to edit for me? And he said, yo, and he said, yo, and then Exotic was like, I need you to edit, because all his editors stopped editing for him, and he was desperate. And I said, new editor. Guess that didn't last long. And then, we blocked each other. And then he randomly DMs me and said, haha, Zotek pulls more views than you. I said, why are you so attached to me? Like, for real, why do you care so much? And he said, I don't, I just like making fun of you. And I said, LOL, you're taking time out of your day to text me about something irrelevant, yet you apparently don't care. LMAO, I already told you I don't care about views. You even agreed and said I was right. He said, yes, I am taking time out of my day. Karma is a bitch. And I said, karma? He said, I didn't hit your channel hard, ha ha ha. And I said, how did karma hit me? I didn't do anything bad. You're the one scamming people for free editing, and my channel is at it's the same performance that it's been since the last time we talked. I do YouTube as a hobby. If all you care about is views, then have fun with that, because that's a stressful way to look at things. It's really stressful looking at numbers. And he was just, going on more about my views and even my Instagram and everything, even though I don't really post on Instagram that much. And this was the final paragraph that I sent to him the last time I actually talked to him, without it being in YouTube comments. I said, okay, so let me get this straight. All you care about is views. You average more views than me, which is fine, because like I said, I don't care about views. YouTube is fun. I still have 10 times more views on my channel than you. You still have yet to make a viral video. You're not monetized, and you're so damn entitled to keep this convo going because you need something to make you feel better about yourself. Every time we would argue in the past, your sorry ass would apologize to me afterwards because you realized you fucked up. I still have all the screenshots about you talking shit and being a dick, which could possibly do some harm to your brand. I'm gonna go enjoy what I do, not looking at the numbers and statistics, and I'm actually have fun with my job. This is the last time I'm texting you. You will be left on red after this. Have a good day, my dude. And he kept, sending me random messages after that, which I just blocked him again. And for another bonus thing, his editor Zotek was planning to put out an exposing video on Exotic, which he never did. And when he told Exotic Wingo about it, he was like, I'm sorry, fam, I won't, or like Exotic threatened to do an exposing video on him, I think, and I don't know exactly what this was about. He was like, oh, I'm sorry, fam, I won't upload it, keep grinding, I should appreciate the stuff you did, instead I hate, I'm sorry for the stuff I said, and I hope me and you can be friends, because shit was going bad for him at the time. And then not only that, on the video that Zotek edited for him, he said sup on the editor and got it pinned. And this guy responded and said, did he pay you for it? My girlfriend made him work for his music channel, saying he would pay her $45, and after she sent it, he blocked her on everything. So I guess this person did work for him. I don't know exactly what about. And Exotic said he would pay her $45 and just blocked her anything and didn't pay her. So this guy is an absolute scumbag. Now, coming back to present day, I went to go check on, Exotic's channel, and I saw one of his videos had more views than usual. And I clicked on the video, and I went to go look at the dislike ratio. It had like 40 likes and 70 dislikes. And I'm just like, damn, what happened? So I commented and asked what's up with that, and trying to push his buttons a little bit, because if you guys didn't know, he would comment on my own videos, shit talking about my views. Now I went digging around in the comments and found out that he apparently scammed someone else yet again. I don't know if it was an editor or designer, but he said that he would pay this guy for a service, and he just didn't pay the dude, and now he's getting a ton of backlash for it, which is kind of the reason why I wanted to make this video in the first place, because he's getting exposed for so much. I wanted to put in my take on, the shit that he's done to me, and, made shit just, really difficult for me, because it was just such a hassle to, have to deal with, his dumb ass. I do have more shit on this dude, but I don't want this video to be longer than it is now, because I've been recording this video for 45 minutes, and this video is probably going to be a 45-minute long video. I just don't understand how someone can be so toxic when we're all supposed to be, surrounded by this amazing and, supportive community, especially with it being the Fortnite community. It's all little kids. I don't know how someone can be such a dick. But he keeps digging himself into a deeper hole than he already is. I appreciate you guys, watching, throughout this whole video. And from the screenshots I showed you today, it may look like that I'm a mean person as well, but trust me, I'm not. And I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Even you, Wingo, if you're still watching this, I know you like to stalk my channel. But in all seriousness, I'll see you guys later. Have an amazing day.